Hey guys, what's going on? This is me, Nazim with NazimConsulting.com, and today I want to talk about a very sensitive and painful topic that a lot of business owners have when it comes to Facebook ads and leads and funnels. So what happens is a lot of people, a lot of business owners who are coaches, consultants, they come to us and they say that the leads that their Facebook ads and their funnels are generating are usually low quality, or sometimes what happens is there's a trend where, let's say, week 1 or 2 of the month are good, but then suddenly the quality drops and they don't know what's going on and they start freaking out because their entire lead gen depends on their Facebook ads, right? I've been in the companies where we would run $3,000-4,000 a day or $500 a day, or even more than 3-4K per day, where the entire basically the entire livelihood and the cash flow of the company would depend on the performance of the Facebook ads, and that's basically the problem. So the question of this video is basically, Nazim, what do I do when my Facebook ads start generating poor quality of leads? And my answer is going to be, it's actually going to be in 2 parts. So part number 1 is, well, actually before the 2 parts, let me tell you a very short answer, and that is you can't increase the quality of Facebook leads that much. But let me explain what I mean by that. So usually when people come to me and say we are not having very good quality of leads, they have suggestions such as, let's target doctors, let's target I don't know, loan officers, let's target lawyers and people in the high income bracket, but it just doesn't work like that. And if you're watching this video and you've tried this before and it hasn't worked out, you know what I'm talking about. The problem is in the Facebook's ads manager, or YouTube ads manager for that matter, when they say that someone is in this income bracket, it's not necessarily true, and they're basically just predicting that it's true. Even when it comes to people being lawyers and doctors, even that is not 100% true. Facebook a lot of times predicts and guesses, and a lot of times it's off. As a powerful tool it is, Facebook is not perfect either. And part number 1 of the answer is, do not try to basically target good interests, better interests, or try to make your targeting super tight, because that's not going to work. What you should do instead is actually just increase the volume of leads so you have more to choose from, right? And let me tell you a little example. Someone from the self-help industry reached out to us about 3 months ago, and the problem they were having was that, for example, they would generate 100 leads a month at an X cost, and they were having problems because there were a lot of low quality people, and out of 100 people, they maybe generated 30 who were actually a good fit to join into their program, and out of the 30 people, 20% were enrolled by the sales team, which is really six people. 6 people would join the program every month, which is not a lot, right? They wanted 30. They wanted an enrollment a day, and they came to us with their suggestions saying that let's target lawyers and etc. And before we even took them on as a client, we said, listen, this is not how we work. This is not going to work out like that, but give us a month. We will do what we think is right, and then we can discuss. So what we've done was we've crawled through their funnel. It was a webinar funnel, and we have basically ditched that funnel and we created a new funnel, which literally slashed the cost per call in half. And now they weren't generating 100 calls, they were generating 200 calls. And although the quality didn't increase, we basically generated double the amount of sales calls, right? So now we're not enrolling 6, we're enrolling 12 people. Now it's not 30, but it just goes to show that how trying to target basically target Facebook audiences by hand-picking and cherry-picking these little audiences is not as effective as basically doing these fundamental structural changes, and that allows you to give you the geometrical growth, not an incremental or linear growth, but rather a geometrical growth, which brings you so much more ROI on your time, money, and energy investment. So that's really part number one. Part number two is that if you're running, you have to, well, really part number two is for people who are running a serious business. And if you're running a serious business and you're not stuck in the internet marketing mentality, which you shouldn't if you really want to scale, you should also take care of other sources of traffic. That is organic, that is to do your Facebook Lives, to do your YouTube, to do your SEO, get on Trustpilot, I can put a link in the description below. And the reality is a lot of people, and maybe even yourself, you guys are stuck, guys and gals, you're stuck in the internet marketing mentality where someone, I'm not gonna name call here, but someone has put it in your head that all you have to do to generate $3 million a year is to create one funnel, one ClickFunnels page and one ad, and it's gonna be great. But it's not, because if you're running a serious company and if you're selling something high ticket for $3, $4, $5, $10,000, and if you want people to pay that kind of money, and if you expect them to enroll, you can't simply just run them through one video where they watch it for 45 minutes and then they pay you. It's not going to happen. Obviously, it happens with a certain percentage of your people, but if you want to double and triple that number, which is how you scale, you don't spend triple the amount, you basically cover all other marketing avenues you have, then that's how you do it, okay? What happens actually, if you're after an educated crowd who have the resources to invest in themselves, you need to have Google reviews, you need to have a YouTube channel, Instagram channel, and by no means I'm telling you to diversify so hard that you basically spread your attention thin across 10,000 platforms. And that's not what I'm telling you to do, but you need to be at least you need to have your reviews, Google reviews and Trustpilot reviews, to show people that here we have members and this is a third-party independent application where people can go and leave all kinds of reviews, good or bad, and this is what people are saying, so that's important. And number two is you need to have a strong presence on at least 2 social platforms. 2 is actually, I think 2, let's take away the at least, 2 is the number. So it can be YouTube and Instagram, it can be Facebook, YouTube, it can be Facebook, Instagram, it doesn't matter, but you need to be on multiple avenues and have strong presence there. And I'm not talking about just writing a post a week, I'm talking about being engaged with your audience, being engaged with your users every day, doing your Facebook Lives, doing your Instagram Lives and all of that stuff. So if you want to actually scale, this is what you need to do, not try to target better audiences and smaller audiences or whatever inside of Facebook. And you may be ready for this or you may not, but this is absolutely the thing you'll have to do. You'll have to ditch the internet marketing mentality and actually act like a real business and show people that you're real, show people that you have testimonials and reviews, and also actually put in the time equity, right? And actually spend time and energy to connect with your audience. So that's really that's the end. This is the end of the video, and I hope I made it more clear to you how to basically generate more apps and also more high quality apps without having to triple your budget, or if you have these weeks where the lead flow goes up, like the lead quality and the lead flow, and then it suddenly drops, there's nothing really you can do with that. That's the Facebook algorithm. But what you can do is just in general generate more applications and also have other sources of traffic, primarily organic, and really stepping up your content marketing and remarketing, really being on those 2-3 platforms and also remarketing there and doing all of that jazz. This is really going to allow you to scale properly. So that's it. Thanks for watching this video. If you have any more questions, drop them in the comments below. If you'd like to learn more about what we do and how we help our clients, go to nazimconsulting.com and share, like this video and you can pass this on to other business owner friends or colleagues that you have who could benefit from this video. But for now, thanks for watching, and I'll be catching you in the next one. Peace.